Then it's Wall. Then it's Mullen. And it's Thompson in at the 2 spot.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
And Sanders kicks to Lillard. Pass to Howard. The shot is off. Nice D from Valanciunas. And Thompson kicks to Wall. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Pass to Wall. Clock at 6. Kicks to Thompson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Here's Lillard. First quarter, just over a minute played. Dishes it to Howard. Here's Sanders. His 3-pointer's off the mark. To the inside. And Wall slams it home.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the basket by Lillard.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. Connects from 3-point range. Wall's got 5 points so far. Lillard left side. Back to Waiters. 4 on the shot clock. Hayward. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
4 or 5 shots have dropped for them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Valanciunas passes to Mullen. Takes a 3. And it's Larry Sanders with the rebound.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. Cans it from downtown. Hayward's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Wall kicks to Thompson. That's good. And so Wall with the assist.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now here's Lillard. Here's Hayward. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Thompson. Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game. The first free throw is good. So both teams changing it up here. Hayward hits them both. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Diaw, the screen. To the right side. Carroll, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Carroll's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Hoiberg passes to Williams. There's the pick. Shoots off the screen. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Williams has got his first bucket in this one. Pass to Diaw. Out left to the wing. Outside Carroll. That's good.
Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind. working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for him.
Hayward goes in. Gobert with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hayward. Tayshaun Prince is checked in for Gordon Hayward. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. He gives them a double-digit lead.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
On the wing starts. Here's the, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
And that's a big bonus for him to end the quarter as he just beats the buzzer.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. The away team up by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Smooth sailing from an offensive standpoint thus far.
No other way to put it, Greg. They've made it really look easy so far.
They've got Mullen. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Wall. And it's Korver in the two-guard spot. Shot by Wall. They get it again. Screen by Valanciunas. Wall dishes to Valanciunas. And it's Korver in the corner. On the wing, Mullen. Guarded by Prince.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Puts it up off the inbound. And Wall lays it in. Wall's got 9.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Prince outside. Back to Waiters. Now the feed to Williams. 4 on the clock. Kicks it out to Lillard. There's the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And the dunk by Valanciunas.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Los Angeles. Los Angeles trails by 10. Lillard attacking. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And here we go with Thompson running off the court. And the slam dunk by Wall.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Sanders sets the screen for Lillard. And Sanders kicks to Lillard. Back to Sanders. He dishes it to Williams. Lillard with no one around. Sanders. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And, Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Larry Sanders. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Hayward. Wall against Hayward. Wall passes to Valanciunas. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Lillard. Three-pointer, Hayward. Morris with the rebound. Clark, confident play we're seeing out of him.
Yeah, no question about it. Like they say on the playground, scoreboard.
Morris with a screen on Lillard. Stolen by Waiters. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Hayward's running. And then Lillard slams it in.
Well, they need those kinds of plays right now. I mean, smart defense generating some offense.
And really, Clark, that's the way you get yourself back into the game. He stops and then try to get out in transition for some easy ones.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Schroeder's checked in. Lillard's gone 4-7 from the field here. Outside Holiday. And stolen by Hayward. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Williams throwing it down.
Now that's a momentum shifter there. A steal leading straight to a quick bucket.
Yeah, and a great way, Clark, to capitalize on the turnover. Don't waste any time. Get the ball right up the court. You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
And from a defensive standpoint, a good foul to save the dunk there.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Hoiberg. And it's off from three-point range.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's Hayward. Gobert with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Hold it. 35 seconds left to play in the first half.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Gobert against Howard. No good. Gobert with the defensive effort. Carroll dishes to Gobert. Now here is Holiday. Back to Gobert. A shot by Thompson and no one's around. And that does it for the first half of play. The away team, they lead by 13. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Good game for John Wall. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
We've got Damian Lillard. Hayward out there with Sanders. Then there's Howard. And it's Waiters in the shooting guard position. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. Here's Hayward. Buries it down low. Hayward's got the first basket of the second half here for Los Angeles. Thompson in the corner.
Out of bounds.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
And Wall kicks to Morris. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. And he gets it to go.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win. Yeah, can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up there in the paint.
No, I'm sure he's not, Greg. I mean, their defense is showing a lot of holes, especially down low. That's unacceptable.
Lillard against Wall. And there's the pass to Howard. Nice D from Valanciunas.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Morris Diaz checked in for Markieff Morris. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Hayward against Wall. 5 to shoot. From 12 feet out. And it's sent back by Howard. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Tayshaun Prince has checked in for Los Angeles. Off the inbound. And it's Mullen that time on the assist from Valanciunas. Mullen's got his first basket.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Lillard attacking. Wall with the steal. Oh!
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers. Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money. Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
Diaw, the pass to Valanciunas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Wow, we're going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Kevin. That was special.
My goodness, that was almost a circus-like dunk.
Here's Diaw. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Waiters gets a wide-open look. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Starks.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but, well, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
Hey, who's got John?
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Waiters kicks to Lillard. And Boris Diaw picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Gobert, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Gobert with the block. Starks kicks to Bibby. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
And that's why they're on this run. You get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to make shots.
And there's the 3-second violation.
Clearly a mental lapse and at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Lillard. The dish to Hayward. It's stolen by Carroll. Outside Holiday. He kicks to Carroll. For the 3, but they'll get another chance. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The away team delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. All out there with Thompson. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Mullen. And it's Gobert in at the center, locking down the middle.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Both teams will make substitutions. Mullen's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Here's Marjanovic, 11 feet away. That one rolling around and rims out. Mullen kicks to Gobert. Back to Mullen. Just 5 on the clock. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
The 3 scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Gortat, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Here's Mullen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Mullen. Gobert the screen. Outside Mullen. Fader on the way. Makes that one his 6th of the night, shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Prince in the corner. High post, Gortat. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard. that's at the top of that list. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Hoiberg can't get it to go.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Prince against Mullen. And stolen by Prince. Here's Hoiberg. Los Angeles with another miss. Outside Mullen. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. And Gobert kicks to Mullen. Antetokounmpo dishes to Mullen. Shoots over Schroeder. Mullen's shot is off. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Hoiberg. No one near him. Jump shot is good.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Schroeder passes to Hoiberg. Launches it. And it's good.
And they're clearly finishing strong here, but not enough time to pull it out.
Yeah, it does look like they're going to end on a high note. Too bad this run didn't develop sooner for them.
Here's Mullen. No good there. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave you with our Jordan Player of the Game, John Wall.